Hello, water signs. You are welcome to your monthly reading. This is for March 2019. This is a general reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Today we're doing a Celtic spread, and I've already pre-shuffled. And let's see what is in store for you. So as you now is you've got the Page of Swords. What is crossing you will be the Moon, and the best possible outcome of this situation is Temperance. The reasoning or the foundation will be choices, Seven of Cups. And leading on, or what is in your past, is the Empress. And what is coming soon or within the recent months or in the weeks of March is the Six of Pentacles. And as you in the situation is the Seven of Swords. And in your environment, or what is influencing, or what will be influencing you mainly in March, will be the Ten of Swords. And your fears and hopes and your concerns are the Queen of Swords. And your outcome is the Nine of Wands. Okay, cool. And the base reading is the Two of Swords. Yes. Okay. I decided to pull out, ask the Oracle if there is any advice that the water signs will need in connection with this spread here, the Celtic spread. And the answer or the advice is thinker. Okay, so we will go through it now. Okay, right. So in the month of March, most of you, the water signs, I feel that you are going to have a lot of communication, to do. It could be with anything or any subject, but it is definitely a lot of communication. And what will be, a support in this, spread, what I can see is the Moon here is saying that you have to use your intuition. I don't think this is anything to be worried about. The Moon is here to tell you that, use your own intuition, go deep within you, and you will get the answer for the communication you need to do. Yeah? So, and the best possible outcome of this situation, will be, temperance. Having balance. And I feel this balance is to do with mainly on yourselves. I feel some of you have not be taking good care of yourself, your emotional well-being. And I feel whatever is going on in your minds or has been carrying on from February, March is the time to start looking after yourself. You need to balance everything that have not been going well for you. You need to check it out and sort things out the right way. And you need to have the balance. Definitely, you've got the angel here to say that all is going to be well. All is going to be well. Yeah. Yeah. However, the reason for this is also the Seven of Cups. Okay, so you've got a lot of choices to make, And this, I see it as the month of March is certainly going to be an overwhelming month for you. And so, you know, if you're able to do things right, you will be able to get your balance. But you need to make a choice. Yeah. So whoever you need to make any communication with, whether you are signing contracts, whether you are communicating with loved ones, or whatever you are doing or moving on, because this is also like a journey, you know. So you have to, you know, make the right decision, and it's a huge decision. Look at the sword here, it goes out of the picture. So this is quite a big decision for you to make. And looking at the, you know, the page of swords here in connection with the base reading here, which says the two of swords. So definitely it's a decision that needs making. And you've got the moon supporting you. It says use your intuition to come up with the best you know, situation, and in terms of balance, because it's certainly going to be overwhelming. And also Mercury retrograde is, you know, is in the atmosphere for March, so it's also a month of communication with the Mercury. And so communication is going to be a bit tough. However, you know, you need to find a balance. You need to find a balance and make that, you know, that overwhelmingness, you know, go away. Yeah. So in the past, which means, you know, like January, February, you have been creative, productive, and, you know, life has been good so far. For most of you, the water signs, the Cancerian, Pisces, and Scorpios. So this is in the past, it's been good. So moving on to your near future, I see this as a rebirth, you know, prosperity and, you know, inheritance coming. Some of you are going to be getting inheritance. Some of you are going to get renewed mind. Some of you are going to come up, you know, trumps. You know, that's how I see this Six of Pentacles here. I see you as this, you know, noble man here, and you'll be very generous, and then, or someone's going to be very generous to you as well. It can be both ways, but, you know, it's going to be good because this is in the near future. You see, this is coming in the near future for most of the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Moon, you know, moon and sun rising and all that. Yeah. So as you in this situation, you've got the Seven of Swords, and this is talking about having a strategy. So for me, if you have got a decision to make as the base, this is a strategy here that you need to have in order to, you know, get rid of the situation that you have got. Because if it's going to be overwhelming, you need to have a good strategy. You know, overwhelming, that's you know, the foundation. That's how much is going to be. So yes, you have to be strategic. That is, you know, this is you in the situation. That is what you need to, this is you have to have a strategy to get out of the situation. Okay. And what will be affecting or influencing the situation, which, you know, this is about, will be ending. Something is ending. Something is ending, because even looking at your hopes and fears or what you are concerned about, you've got the Queen of Swords, who says, you know, you have to be incisive, and, you know, you have to speak your mind. Whatever that is bothering you, you have to speak it out, and, you know, let things come out in the open. Because something, whatever is ending, don't hide it. Don't hide it. Make sure you speak out and end it, and then you can move on. Because at the end of the day, you know, you will come out strong. You are going to come out strong. For me, that's how I see this. You know, you've gone through. I mean, it's going to be definitely going to be overwhelming month. You know, but don't forget. Do not forget. Yeah, that this can be achieved. Balance can be achieved in this situation. Yeah, so there's definitely hopes. You know, you don't have to be too worried or too scared. Yeah. So your outcome being the Nine of Wands, saying, you know, you are definitely in a strong position, and you are going to come up on top, because you also have this coming up in the weeks ahead, you know, in the future. Yeah, and this can be achieved. Okay, this is what can be achieved. Temperance, balance. But I feel this balance that you need for yourself. Whether you have things to decide or talk about with people, you need to get yourself balanced out and sort yourself out. Because you need to take care of yourself, take care of your businesses. In general. Yeah? And the advice, you know, is thinker. And I feel this is so amazing, because thinker here is having a strategy. And this card is also talking about having a strategy. So you are have to have a strategy about a decision you are making. Something is blocking you. You know, a decision you have to do is bothering you, and you are bracing yourself here for all the heartaches or whatever the problem is. So you have to think. You know, this is using your intuition, because this woman here, she's not looking at anything. She's covered her eyes, and she's not looking at the situation, because it's tough for her. You know, the moon is here, and you also got the moon here. Yeah, and you have to use your intuition, and she's also using her intuition. So yes, this is going to be a month where you need to concentrate. You need to concentrate mainly on yourself, you know, for the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a month that, you know, you need to speak out for yourself. Because if you don't have a strategy and speak out, whatever, any relationships, or, you know, where your environment is not helping you, this is what is influencing your environment. It's not good, and you need to cut it off. Yeah, so that is what you need to do. And I do want to wish all of you well, and I also want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel, and those who are requesting for private readings. I'll put my link below for those who want to donate. I mean, I wasn't even thinking of that right now, but people have started asking, so I thought I'll do that. So I want to thank all of you, and this is the reading for the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please do comment, like, and share, and I would pretty much appreciate that. And so thank you.